Okay, good morning everyone. I'm going to be doing a quick little tutorial to show you guys how to access Edmodo assignments, how to submit your Edmodo assignments, because I'm noticing that a lot of you guys are not clicking the assignments, you're not submitting the assignments in the correct location, or maybe you're just confused as to where exactly you should be accessing the assignments. So I'm going to do a quick video to show you guys and walk you guys through this. So whatever browser you're opening, you'll just open the browser. By browser, I mean the following. If you have Safari, open Safari. If you have Chrome, open Google Chrome. If you have Firefox, you can also use Firefox. I'm going to use Safari. So I open Safari, and my browser automatically opens to google.com. So I'm going to type in www.edmodo.com. When you get to edmodo.com, it should ask you to log in or sign up. If you do not have an account, obviously you'll need to sign up so that you can access your teacher's classes. If you have an account, which all of you should because you're viewing this video, you click log in and you log in with the username and the password combination that you created. Then you click log in. Okay, so this is what your page looks like. This is your general home page, okay? So if you take a look on the left side, you just see your full name. It should say view profile. And then in this box right here, it will show you what classes you are a part of. If you're using Edmodo for more than one class, all of your classes will show up here. At the start of the school year, I had all of you guys join a class page for English. So if you're a part of period 1, it should say period 1 ELA, period 2 ELA, and so on, okay? Please make sure you guys are a part of the correct class because your work that you turn in will not be graded if it's not being submitted to the correct class period. So as a student, I'm going to show you guys what your page should look like and how you will submit assignments, okay? But let's just go over this general home page. You'll see your classes where it says my classes. You'll see your groups if you're a part of groups here. This is where you can join a group and add classes that will then go up here once you join. If you'd like to invite your parent, you click here. This is the class code that you will give them. You can just copy and paste that, okay? I don't know if you guys would like me to show you how to do that. You just double click. Shoot, my bad. Just copy and paste like that, okay? So this is the code that you can share with your parents, or if other friends are asking you guys for the class code, that is what you'll copy and paste, okay? So just like Facebook, just like Twitter, you guys have the option of typing a note here, whatever you want to send, select the class that you want to send it to, and click post, okay? I don't want you guys to post questions to the page. I'd prefer if you guys messaged me your questions, okay? But let me just walk you guys through how to navigate this page before I show you guys all of these different functions up here. So if you go through, just like Facebook, just like Twitter, you guys can see your news feed, right? You guys can see all of the posts. To your right side, you see your upcoming assignments, right? So your planner will show you all of the assignments that you have upcoming and the due date, right? You can see your apps right here. We'll go through that later. I want to go right here to show you guys the assignments, okay? So you're going to click Go to Planner, and it'll show you every single assignment that you've had this whole school year. It'll show you the due date, and it'll tell you whether or not you are late to this assignment, okay? So on Friday, you guys had an assignment that was due, right? It was due Friday, April 3rd, and there's a total of 4 questions for that assignment, and it's 10 minutes, okay? So let's pretend that this assignment was due today, okay? As opposed to Friday, let's pretend that it was due today. It gives me the title of the assignment so I can ensure that I'm doing the right assignment. It tells me when it's due, how many questions, and how long I have. I also wrote you guys a note, right? When you're ready to take that quiz, you take the quiz once you have read the article, okay? Another way to access this assignment, if you go to your class page, which you guys should be doing. You go to your class page, and here's where you'll see every single thing that I've posted, okay? So period 1, this is what your page looks like. If you go to the notifications tab, it will alert you of your new assignments. So it seems to me that Ms. Hart has posted an assignment titled How Haiti Saved the United States, assigned for April 6th. This is the due date. So I'm going to click this assignment. You have two options for how you can access assignment, okay? I showed you guys step 1 or option 1. You can go to the planner and you can scroll all the way down to access your assignment like that. Or you click on the notifications tab up here and you click the assignment. So once you open the assignment, it gives you once again all the instructions. Then you click Take Quiz. The timer starts automatically and you can follow how many questions you've answered. So I'm just gonna go through this really quickly to show you guys. Okay? So now that I've gotten to question 4, I'll click Submit Quiz because there are no more questions left. Okay? If you want to go back and look at your responses, you just click Previous, make sure each question is answered. You'll click Submit Quiz. It will ask you, are you sure you want to submit the quiz? And it'll tell you, all of your questions have been answered. So yes, I'm going to submit the quiz. If it said 1 out of 4 questions not answered, I'm going to click Return to Quiz so I can go back to my quiz to make sure I answer all questions. Since all of my questions are answered, I'm going to click Submit. So this is what comes up next. I can review my quiz and it tells me how many questions I got right out of the total number of questions. You have the option to review your questions and your answers and you see the correct answer. So I chose A, answer was D. Next, the answer is A, answer C, answer C. And then I can close it. Now let's go back home. At all times, guys, make sure you're in the period class page. So you're seeing only the assignments for my class at a given time, okay? If you're just viewing the home page, you're going to see assignments from my class. You're going to see assignments from your math class, your reading class, your science class. Make sure you click my classes and go to the specific class that you want to see assignments for, okay? So another thing I want to go over is on your class page, I've done this for every single class. I have pinned the quarter assignments to the top of the page. So I give you my directions right here. For each of the 9 weeks for quarter 4, you guys will have a common lit article to read. Every Friday at 9 a.m., the quiz will be released. The quiz will close at 11:59 p.m. It opens at 9 and it closes at 11:59, right? So you have an entire week to read every article. For week 1, we did article number 1, How Haiti Saved the United States. For April 10th, which is this Friday, we have the unspoken history behind a surname. That is what's due this Friday. Now, please keep in mind, if you are a part of period 2, period 6, period 7, or period 8, you have different articles, okay? So period 1, 3, and 5 have these articles. Period 2, 6, 8, and 7 have different articles, okay? But regardless, it's set up the same way. Every single period has all of their articles and due dates posted at the top of their page, okay? So these are the titles of the articles you're reading. These are the due dates. Then you click 8 more attachments to see every single article, right? How Haiti Saved the United States is right here. The unspoken history behind a surname, you have to scroll down a little, is right here, right? When I'm ready to access an article, all you have to do is click the link and it opens up the web page with the article for you. So this is the common lit article you're reading. At the bottom, you have the questions, right? These are the same questions that you will get every Friday in that quiz. So every Friday, you have access to look over these questions before you take the quiz, right? It's my suggestion that you read through the article, answer these questions, like maybe get a piece of paper and or a notebook and jot down your answers and go back through the article, find evidence to help you answer each question, right? So that when you open the quiz, you can just input or enter all the answers that you've already selected, right? So once I'm done reading this article, you can close it and go back. You just click and open to view each article, okay? That's all you're doing. If you guys go down, there's more assignments for you guys to do. There's more notifications. And remember, I'm communicating to you guys daily what is expected for you each week or each day, okay? I think what most of you guys are struggling with is just accessing your assignments. And just remember, once you're in the class page, you can go to the planner to see every single assignment that you have, okay? Now the only thing I guess I'll go over is the tools up here. So I'm asking that if you guys have a question, please click message, and I want you guys to send me a message. So you're gonna type in Miss Hart and send me your question here, okay? This will ensure that your question is only between you and I, right? If you have a general message that you feel like everyone needs to hear and everyone needs to see, then of course you can post it to the class page. But I'd prefer if you guys send me messages individually so I can address you guys individually, okay? If you guys go to classes, obviously that's going to show you which classes you're a part of. If you go to planner, this is also another way to see all of your upcoming assignments. So that's a great tool. If you go to backpack, I believe this is where you can save all of your assignments and where you can access all of your assignments. So if you go to backpack, the first thing that comes up is the folder, right? So if you want to enter a new assignment, it gives you the option here. You click new. You can either create a Word document, an Excel worksheet, or a PowerPoint presentation. If you guys have, let's say, an essay to submit to me, you can literally just click Word document, and Edmodo will give you access to Word, Microsoft Word, so you can type up your essay here. Let's pretend that this is an essay, right? So if I type my 5-6 paragraph essay here, I'm then going to, it saves automatically, by the way. So that is, sorry, didn't mean me on. That is how you type on it on Microsoft Word, okay? So it's automatically going to save to your backpack. If I exit it, that is the document. It automatically saves to my backpack. I suggest that you guys give each assignment a name so that you're able to differentiate. Okay, so I gave it a name. So that is a document that's in my backpack. If I created this assignment and I want to submit it, I can just go to, let's say that Miss Hart wants me to upload an essay, right? I would open the Dropbox that she creates. So let's say, for example, let's see. I've been posting a lot, so it's gonna take a while to see the Dropbox that I'm looking for, but it should be here somewhere. So for example, you guys had your counterclaim and conclusion paragraph due on March 20th, right? So for example, this Dropbox, if that's what I had just typed, if I just typed my counterclaim and conclusion paragraph, I would click open and I would go to attach file from backpack because that is where I saved it. So I click backpack and this is my assignment. I would click attach and then turn in the assignment. because the assignment has been attached right here, right? So you turned it in. However, it was due March 20th, so it's late. So that is also kind of cool that it gives you an update on what time you're turning in this assignment. If you guys don't want to just attach an assignment, right? So let's say that I want to turn in my counterclaim and conclusion paragraph, but I do not have it typed on Edmodo. I typed it on my own computer and I saved it to my desktop, right? You would go to attach and click file from computer, and then you would search your computer for that document, right? So let's say that I wanted to upload this document. I would click choose, and then it uploads the document for me, and then I click turn in assignment to submit it. Now let's just pretend like we wanted to create the document in real time. I would go to create, open Word document through here. Once I open the document, then I type it, right? So let's pretend that this is my 6-paragraph essay, and then I click turn in. It will ask me, or at least it should ask you, are you ready to turn in your assignment? And I'll click yes, I'm ready to hand in my assignment. So you click hand in. Do you guys see you have multiple options for turning in an assignment? You can also send me a little message. You can say, add new comment. Hey, Miss Hart, I turned in my assignment. And you can send me the message. Okay? So that is me walking you guys through how to use your backpack, as well as how to turn in assignments that are not through your book bag, your backpack, whatever. You guys know what I mean. If you guys go to messages, I already showed you guys that. If you go to discover, I'm not really sure what that is. So let's both explore. Let's all explore what that is. So I'm guessing that this is a cool place to see videos and games. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. Okay, yeah, so it's just games. Yeah, hopefully that has been pretty cohesive for you guys. I hope that this has made you guys feel a little bit more up to date with how to keep up with these assignments. Please make sure that also you guys do this check-in for me. If you're viewing this video, make sure you guys do this check-in so I can see how you guys are feeling, and I can check in with you guys one-on-one. Please do message me with any questions that you guys have. I know that you guys are, this is a lot for all of us. So if anytime you guys have questions, if your parents have questions, please just message me or email me. I can post my email address again so you guys can have access to that. But yeah, hopefully this video has helped. Yeah, message me with any questions. Bye, guys.